taught us for so long, which is to dig deep within ourselves, to find those reserves, those wells of resourcefulness and will, and above all, intelligence, and to try and aspire to be the best that we can be, as you are, every day. A community that I had impossibly large shoes to fill. And while I doubt that I will ever fill them, I do know that I've been enriched by working alongside you, for you, with you, and above all with the students that you have groomed into wonderful people, full of your humanity, your intelligence, your way of seeing the world, a wide, expansive way of seeing the world. So in that spirit, I want to introduce Nick Webbe.
Foresight this year. So I guess you can say that my encounter with AP European History was a serendipitous occasion. I had requested to be placed in comparative government the previous May, but due to a scheduling conflict, I was enrolled in Euro with a few weeks left of August. So personally, I heard several stories about the monumental task that lay before me. Long nights of reading, tests every other week, and DBQs that were so minute in their focus that they posed problems to every student. And the assessments were always challenging, but I found myself enjoying every minute of it. This was less due to the fascinating nature of Florentine guild capitalism or the tariff barriers of the sulfur iron, or even the shenanigans of Otto von Bismarck and Prince Clemens von Metternich, but due mostly to the teacher whose unparalleled service we are honoring this evening, Ms. Forsythe. She managed to turn a subject that many would consider mundane and tedious to learn into one that stimulated the minds and interests of every student who had the privilege of taking her class. 2015, rather than retiring from poly. And even though all of us seniors only became acquainted with Ms. Forsythe this year as either our teacher or senior plan coordinator, it would be safe to say that she has made a lasting impact on every one of our lives. So Ms. Forsythe, I have a question for you. Are you as happy as I am that senior plan is over? This monumental weight's just been lifted off of my shoulders.
I will be tomorrow, though.
God.
Down.
I had last played a game of sports maybe at the age of 17. I came just 28 years ago this week for my interview. I had never been through the doors of a private school until I came in. I didn't know anybody who went to private schools. Public school, public school, public school. And I had no idea of the culture of anything about this. And I was interviewed by everybody except for Bill Williams. And maybe if he had interviewed me, he wouldn't have hired me. Because he would have seen I would have been a troublemaker. And there was a lot of trouble in those early years, you'll remember, with talks of faculty unions, faculty embarrassments, and all sorts of things. And those were very heady years here at Conrad. And so I was trying to think, what is it that made Poly a place that someone like me, who's not an athlete and not a private school person, feels so comfortable here. And I thought that what really is the case is the diversity of experience I've had here as a teacher. We always talk about the diversity of our students, and we talk about the diversity of our faculty to a lesser degree. And it's true, we've had in the department an alternative universe every year. And so it's been a very rich experience these 28 years, and I've enjoyed it. And I have really only one regret in leaving. Well, that's not right. But well, one main regret, which I'll articulate, and that I don't know some of you as well as I like to. I've always felt that in the